I bought a remote control from a guy, and it was interesting to discover that he has similar passions. I mean, it was not coincidence, because if I buy a remote control for a device that I'm using and he was using his own device and stuff, probably we have something in common. But beside the device that thousands of people use, the same type of technology, he had a very similar mental attitude, like a way of thinking. Was a younger dude, okay, and he shared that he started a small business trying to print yoga mats with beautiful scenery that he captured from a drone. And I thought it's a cool idea. Of course, he put that business aside because, you know, some people have a talent in like an artistic talent, and sharing their passion with the world, sharing their discoveries or artwork. Other people have a talent of making money, and those who have the talent in making money, loving money, they stay in a business longer because they have that drive to love the money. And those people who love their talent, they stick with their talent, but some talents don't make money. They help the humanity to move forward in a way. Let's say someone is singing and making other people happy. Happy people are more productive, right? So when you go to work and you have some music, you work faster or better, you're happier, right? So even those singers, even they don't really make lots of money, some of them are helping others with their talent. I'm helping my employer customers with my talent, which is not an artistic talent, but I'm making money and living, and I'm happy, and the customers are happy. I don't get returns, like people coming back say, oh yeah, you did a bad job or something. No, I don't know if I ever had one since I'm in Canada. Maybe one, maybe I'm some unhappy dude or something, or maybe I know actually I broke I broke a windshield into a crane. That was a nasty one, $700 or something. So customer was not complaining straight to me. Maybe he complained to my boss. I have no idea. Hopefully not. But anyway, so my talent helps. So today I gave a talk to this young guy, when I have some energy to share. It goes into either doing something with my hands, with my talent, with my brain and my knowledge and stuff, or it goes into sharing some energy with nature, like hiking, doing something, like burning out some of that and making myself feel good, and also the ways of sharing the passion and the energy is to talk. And I talk a lot, and now I have that passion, and I'm talking to this guy, not a lot, but he was a good listener, and he was not pretending that he's listening. He was an active listener. Someone who had talent came out with this idea of suspended trains, and other people invented electrical motors and stuff. So everyone with their talent contributed to what we have here. All around, the lights, LED lights on the streets, and the buildings behind me and stuff, all this coming from talented people in their field, right? So it's a cool world. So if you take it for granted and if you don't appreciate it, you won't see why your life is so good, right? So, but if you start analyzing without putting effort, you don't have to say, oh yeah, let me think how how to appreciate this bridge. Oh yeah, it's some freaking concrete. Oh, wow, what's to appreciate in here? Well, nothing. No, you don't have to put effort to appreciate stuff. But in order to achieve that state of mind and the behavior, you need to train yourself. So start appreciating little things until you build that automatic program, a behavior of appreciating, and then things will come to you. Maybe God sends you things to appreciate in a way. Maybe your brain is going to look at that. Maybe your brain is more focused on stuff that you can appreciate, like you start training your mind filter. They call it prefrontal cortex, and once you have that mind filter trained, it selects automatically for you without you putting an effort. So it's another part of the brain, the logical part, that doesn't have to put an effort. It's to filter out things and start appreciating, right? And yeah, it's a really cool evening. Actually, I don't want to record while I'm meeting people on the path. So what I talked to this guy, he is a young guy, and he is still in the learning process. He is still confused about where to go. So you are young, let's say you have some creative energy, which is part of the sexual energy, which people can direct into having lots of sex, or having less sex, but find the creative side of the mind and create stuff. Other people convert it into rage or anger or whatever. There is energy that is part of who you are, and you have to learn how to control it, right? So don't put too much into something and neglect other parts of your potential, because you have hidden potential, so you can unlock things in your mind. And so I said, you know what, if you want to learn who you are and what's your path in life, so you maximize your life here on earth. It's not like you go partying and waste your time in life, which is limited. And when you are 60, you realize while you get wisdom, you realize, oh yeah, I thought of doing this, but I'm too old. I thought of doing that, and my life is gone, or like my peak for that type of activity is gone. I can't do it anymore. I don't have money. I don't have health. Things come and go, you know. So I said, before you go to bed, so this is the essence of what I was trying to say. Before you go to bed, gather the positive, the accomplishments of the day, and think of those, and think which ones are part of your talent, and think of those. Be grateful for your mind power and your body power to achieve those things. So build that sense of gratitude, and even you think it's silly, you fake it until you make it, and it's going to be or to become natural after a while and sincere. So when you start learning that type of attitude of being thankful, and start learning how to make it coming from your heart, because some things, even love, sometimes you have to learn how to love, like those kids who never been loved by the parents, so they never learn how to love. And when they grow up as adults, they find a mate, and they have good sex, and when the sexual desire drops, like the libido drops, they don't have love, and they don't have anything in common with the partner, and they split. So that's to tell you, so to suggest you that love can be taught. So if you have kids, make sure you know how to love yourself first, and then you pass it to your kids. So that's what beside the topic. And so I said, once you build that database, so for a year or 2 years or something, every night before you fall asleep, you need to think of something good that comes out of you, right? Then you start feeling good, feeling not only grateful, but feeling confident. You build self-confidence that you have value for yourself and for the society you live in, right? So you are a contributor. And once you build that mental attitude, you realize, this is me. And you start building a database. Day by day, you add to the database. And what happens after a year or 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. Depends. Some people are very, very active and have lots of energy to burn. And those people will have lots of achievements. And having lots of achievements, their database will build up very fast. And I need to look for my car, see where I put my car. I think the car is somewhere in. Oh yes, I know. And other people don't have that skill or power or experience, or whatever, or maybe a financial capacity, and they are a little bit slower. So we are all different for a reason, and you don't have to compare yourself with achievers, because that will give you some disappointment. So see the positive only. It's like, you know what? Today I repaired a tire on my truck. Today I did the brakes or something. Today I cleaned up my desk or something. Doesn't matter. And if you add your workplace results and achievements, which generally are coming from your talent, that's why you got hired there, unless it's a different story, then that's going to be a great list. And you now go to bed and you have a restful, not restless, a restful night. And your brain, if it doesn't connect to the astral world, or if you have less of a deep sleep, your brain is going to create some of the dreams that are a mix of emotions and experiences from the day or days before. And if you don't want bad dreams, better have good emotions before you fall asleep, right? So now, as a young person, you don't have a clear picture of who you are, of your world around you, so it's no experience. And it's like you are in a little bit of fog. And now, look at the database like a puzzle. A puzzle with only a couple of elements. And what you see, if someone else built that puzzle, or if you start building the puzzle but you don't know the result picture, the picture that is supposed to come out. So someone gave you a box without a picture on it and with tens of thousands of puzzle pieces, and they say, you know what, build me that picture according to how you feel, how you can connect the dots. And you don't have any map ahead of you. You don't. If you have a map, then you know how to build your puzzle. You know what pieces you need to chase first in order to get some sort of an idea, picture. Then you come up with some details, like smaller pieces or different pieces that are not that significant to the picture, but they are kind of feelers. They feel the missing pieces. So that in case you have a clear idea, like you have a picture in your mind, what's for you, what's ahead of you. But most of people don't have that picture. So they get a box of stuff, and which are life experiences, and they don't get the box at once. They just get somewhere box pieces, and they start to get and look at the piece and study, what's this for? what's this experience for? If they ask, most people don't even ask. I met a person. What was the reason I met that person? Is there a reason? Oh, no reason. I just met a person. But I can tell you from my life experience, every person you meet, every co-worker, every teacher, everyone in your life, everyone you meet, even the person at the Walmart, at the lineup, or at the Costco, or whatever, even you don't interact with the person, it's a puzzle. Some of those are fillers. Some of those people are important pieces of the puzzle that gives you some piece of the image that you are supposed to complete, right? Some people never complete the whole picture. They die and they have only half of it. Some people, they never touch the puzzle pieces to try to build anything. They just come and go, right? But if you are a wise person, think that way. And then, like I said, a few years later, you're going to start to see these puzzle elements, and you start to see, okay, this is part of my picture. You connect those with your talent, and now you know what's missing. And God or aliens or someone or just your mind will reveal, will make you see through your past life experience. You will kind of your mind is going to fill the gaps with pieces of images that you think, oh yeah, is missing the lip or half of the lip of that image, is missing a leg, or is missing a piece of tree or something, right? So then you see, and now you know what you're looking for without having an idea. You can't imagine what's missing because it's like unclear picture, or is no picture at all. So how your brain is going to make up something, a little piece, that if you put it into place, because if there's no place, then how you imagine what to put in a place if you don't have a place, like a picture or a puzzle that you started, right? So I think you got my idea, and I hope you got it as a wisdom. It's up to you. You can treat me like a homeless guy, I'm going to sleep in a car. Just joking, but I have a bed in the car just in case. And you can treat me the way you want. I don't really care. Take only what makes sense to you and what matters to you. And if you got this video by accident, accidents don't happen without a reason. Maybe YouTube is the creator, your God, or something that sends you based on your desires and needs and previous searches, sent you to my video. So if that's your God, that's fine. As long as you achieve something for the human race, everyone is happy. So take whatever, treat me the way you want, doesn't matter. As long as you find a little bit of wisdom here, everyone is happy. So see you later. Share if you find it useful. If not, you don't have to. But you can subscribe. You know that button. YouTube put it there for those who use the mouse. So do the subscribe thing if you like. You will find some stupid stuff on my channel, some boring stuff on my channel, some stuff that's not relevant to you at all, some stuff that will get you angry. I put that stuff on purpose there, so to kind of shed off those who are here for entertainment. And yeah, so hopefully I'll see you later. Bye bye. See you.